boys and girls. Something a little bit different for you today. My favourite club team over here. And where I'm from, England, that's my other team there. Just testing the stream. Got a few people on. Hope we're all good. Good afternoon. What's the weather looking like? Right. Should be in here now watching this anyway, so who cares? No need to be putting the pure soccer on there as well. Right, let me write down a couple. Let a lot of people get on. Just let the numbers get up. Hello Cameron, hello everybody. Hope we're good. Do a bit more rated here. Everybody get yourselves a pen and paper. You do not need a soccer ball today. Get yourself comfortable. Pen and paper. As always, have a focused mind and a positive attitude and ready to learn. We're saying hello to people. Oh God, these jerseys are going to scare me every time. Hello everybody. Gonna start 3:35 on the dot. Ready to go with today's session. This is our mental development session. Session 5. Halfway through the virtual spring season. Coach Anthony, I found my black pen. Ready for Friday. Oh, the jersey again. It keeps getting me every time. Scaring me. Oh my God. $3:35 will be starting. Pen and paper. Get yourself comfortable for today's mental development session. Two more minutes, boys and girls. Let a few people get on. Somebody just said about a soccer joke. I do have one. I'm just checking what I wrote down. I had 2 or 3 actually. One of them was really funny. Whilst you're waiting, got that up there. Everyone should see that. Follow us on Instagram. Yesterday we put some photos up, and yesterday I put the stories up. "30 more seconds and we'll start." Okay. Good stuff. So we're going to get going now with today's mental development session. Again, if you have Instagram, great. If you don't, speak to your mum and dad about it. It's a great way to engage. I'm going to go through a couple of shout outs. Yesterday, Fion from Pride, he was on my Instagram. Abigail from Flames was on there. William from Tigers. Who else was on there? So, Paulie from Bulldogs. So again, there was a lot of stuff that was on there yesterday and some stories of our videos from Leaderboard. So if you've got Instagram, follow us on there. Coach Matthew PSA Coach Lee, Coach Sean Field, Coach Anthony Swift. Before we move on to anything else, good afternoon everyone. Hope you are well. Hope you're staying healthy, staying safe. Remember to stay home. Social distance around your neighbours if you're in the neighbourhood. Be good for your parents. And most importantly, enjoy your schoolwork. Once you do all that successfully and quickly and the best to your ability, the more fun and games we can play, including soccer. Okay? Good stuff. So everyone should have a pen and paper. Let's do some shout outs then. So again, I've done some Instagram shout outs yesterday. Let's do some shout outs now. We had some great videos from Alexa from Galaxy. Nicholas from Tigers, superb, especially for a 6-year-old. I'm so proud of you. James from Cobras. Dolan from Sting. Nick and Jack from Jaguars, well done boys. Beckett and Luke from Mustangs. Emerson from Tornadoes and Argy from Stars. So there's our shout outs for today. Leaderboard still going, we'll catch up with that on Friday. My joke of the day. I've got my other tablet up here, so I'll be keeping an eye on the comments. What do Cristiano Ronaldo and a baby have in common? I'll wait for the comments. Both complain. I don't know. They both dribble. They both dribble. That's the joke. What does Ronaldo and a baby have in common? They both dribble. Okay, got my question up for them. So, alright, hope you enjoyed that one. You can use that one. Make sure you quote me in that. It was Coach Matthew, it was so funny. Excellent. So far, mental development. We're through to week 5 now. We have done game script. That was week 1. Game face was week 2. Visualization was week 3. Player identity was week 4, which was last week with Coach Lee. So this session today is going to be different. Remember, all these sessions are related to more specifically a match or a game. This is what we're missing more than anything. Everything that we practice for is for a game. I know I certainly miss players from the teams playing at a weekend. The mums and dads, I'm sure you're missing too as well. Hopefully soon enough, hopefully in time for the summer, we'll be back out ready to train and play some games. So before we move on to anything else, I'm going to ask you a question. And this is tied in with everything we've done virtual training and for a lot of you what we've done over the last couple of years. What do you think you need before anything else based on these questions? So just have a think of that. Just writing down the answers. What do you think you need before anything else? Okay? So, what do you think? What do you need before anything else? Have a look. We've got A, be able to score lots of goals before anybody. B, be stronger and faster than anyone. I'm going to load up. C, decision making. Let me know your answers in the comments. I'll move it a little bit closer. What do you think you need before anything else based on our mental development training? What do you think we need before anything else? Go over this way a little bit. Answer the question. What do you think we need before anything else? Be able to score lots of goals, stronger and faster than anyone, great decision making. Absolutely love it, boys and girls. C is great decision making. It doesn't matter if you're the best dribbler, if you make incorrect decisions that aren't going to be successful, there's no point in being great at dribbling. So we need that side of us, which is what we're focusing on these Wednesdays, is mental development. So today, this is what we're going to work on. Why do you think, again, one more question before we move this on. I want as many engagement from you today as possible. Why do you think the answer is great decision making? Who is in charge of that? Who does what with that? So I love the answers. A lot of C's coming in. Well done. Great decision making. Why do you think that is? Give me some answers. Why do you think great decision making before anything else? Think about a word that we've used recently. Yourself is good. Yourself is really good. That's exactly it. But in line with that, just look at the answers. Good decision, great decision. There we go. Nicholas Campo got the first one. Well done. Who else just got it? Tornadoes. Well done. Excellent. Taylor, that's the same thing. Accountable for it. Control. Which leads us into today's session. Woohoo! Look at these. We are working on controllers. Okay? So when you have controllers, these controllers, you use them to play a video game. Now when you use your controllers in a video game, you control the soccer player if you're playing FIFA, the quarterback if you're playing Madden, Gran Turismo, a driving game, you drive the car, you are in control of it. What else do we got? Fortnite, if you play Fortnite, you're in charge of the character. If you play Call of Duty, you're the fighter, you're in charge, you're the one who shoots all the bad guys. So that's what we're going to work on today. So I want you to imagine when you have a game, or the next time you have a game, that you have two controllers, okay? Two controllers is here. Two controllers. Got a black one, got a red one for today's session. Okay? Now controller one, for the benefit of today's session, is going to be called the self-talk controller. The self-talk controller, and this will help you with your thoughts. Okay, so this controller number one, is the self-talk controller. Write in the comments some good or bad thoughts that you've had in a soccer game in the past. And then we're going to discuss some self-talk things that we can do to improve those thoughts. Write in the comments good and bad thoughts that you may have in a game. And I'll have a look at the comments. Some good or bad thoughts that you're going to have in a soccer game. That's good, Taylor. We're terrible, we're not going to win. That's a bad thought that we have. That's good. That's what we're going to improve today. Winning and losing. I'm trash, yeah. That's exactly it. I suck. I would mess up. These are good. Keep them up. Let me see what else you've got. Some good or bad thoughts that you may have in a soccer game. When I scored, that's a positive thought. We got this. Nick, that's really good. Got some good ones, we got some bad ones. That's really good, Phoenix 76, really good. I love that. Great comments. I'm going to give it another 15 seconds. Let me see what else you've got. You should be writing these down as well, boys and girls, for the benefit of the homework. Write these down on your pen and paper. Write down some thoughts that you may have. Good or bad. Okay, so we're going to move it on. So, using that controller number 1 for today's benefit of this session, controller number 1 is your self-talk controller. So what is self-talk? Well, self-talk is something that you control based on your thoughts and based on your actions. So thoughts are up here, actions with your feet. So self-talk with your thoughts or your actions. So it might be, like you just said there, a lot of people are saying, oh, I miss, I lose, or I like that. So using these buttons over here, I want you to write down 4 positive and motivating actions that are specific that you can control. 4 buttons for controller 1. Talk to yourself. I'm in a game. Visualize yourself in that game. Right, I've got the ball in front of me. Which button do I press now? So we've got X, we've got square, triangle or circle, or if you're on an Xbox, A, X, B and Y. Have a think about that. Write them down. You can put them in the comments if you want, but make sure you write them this down so you remember. Which 4 buttons can you use? If you press it quick, it's going to do self-talk. Press X, self-talk. That's going to improve myself in this game. And I'll give you some examples. So I'll give you an example. Here's my red controller. Okay? So for example, I've got triangle here. And my action to press triangle is to pass with my instep. Okay, I'll move it a little bit closer. Triangle is to pass with the instep. So the thought with that is, I'm going to misplace this pass. I'm going to misplace this pass. Triangle. No, I'm not. Oh, what a pass. Oh, wait. An assist. Goal. Oh, what an assist that is. How did you do that? You pressed triangle. And you didn't misplace the pass based on your thought. You used your controller 1 to talk to yourself, to use your instep, which then performed the action, which then passed it to that player. Oh, assist. I've got 1 assist. I'm not even playing. And I've got an assist because I've got an assist mentally. That's the point. Okay? Or I could use circle. Think about what we've been doing in practice recently. We've been doing aerial control. Oh no, it's going to hit the ball and bounce. It's going to hit the floor and bounce. No! Circle! Press circle quick! Right? Press circle, it's not working. Yes, it is working. You've controlled it with your laces. That's one thing I've got there. Circle. Control with your laces. So again, the thought is, I'm going to let the ball bounce and I'm not going to control it. Bang! Circle. I'm going to use my laces. Action. We see it. I've controlled it. Oh, little pass. Oh, God. Another goal. 2 assists. I've got 2 assists already. Oh, England, Man United. 2 assists. That's the red controller. Okay? So just like a game, the quicker you perform your button, so it's X, triangle, square, circle, you're going to be able to perform the action, which then improves the thought. You press the button, performs the action. So write some of those down. See what you've got. So again, this is the self-taught controller. Number one, self-taught controller. When you send us your homework, let's see that. Write them in, 4 actions, 2 good thoughts, 2 bad thoughts. Good. So controller 1, that's what we've got there. Controller 2, for the benefit of today's session, is the black one. So controller 2 is going to be the body language controller. Okay? Controller number 2 is going to be the body language controller. In the comments, give me some good and bad types of body language. Write it in the comments. Black controller, the body language controller. Give me some good and bad types of body language that you may have or may have not in a game. Good. Bad posture. Head down when you're dribbling. Good. Sulking. Arms crossed. This is great. Keep it up. Keep it up. I want to see some comments. Controller number 2. Controller number 1 is the self-taught controller. Now we're on controller number 2. For the benefit of this, it's the black one. The body language controller. Give me some good and bad types of body language that you may see in a soccer game. Hands in your pockets. That's bad. Yeah, good. Thumbs up. Smiling. That's good. That's it, Coach Lee. Addison, remember, that's a technique, passing with your toe. That's not body language. Body language. Fight with the ref. Yeah, it's not good body language. Just passing and not dribbling. City, that's a specific action. Think about body language. What do you reckon to this? Is this, if I just did this, I went, alright boys and girls, I'm going to do mental development today. Or if I look like this, I'm like, oh, we're going to do mental development today. Manchester United jersey, England jersey, have your pen and paper. What do you think I'm doing now? I have good body language, I'm communicating with you, and I'm getting you engaged. I want you to look at the video and write it in. Alright? That's what we're looking for. Good body language. I'm glad you like that one, Nick. 15 more seconds. Write in the comments. Again, write these down on your pen and paper. Write them down on your paper with your pen, I mean. Flames, that's really good. Good. So, body language controller. I'll give you a couple of examples of body language now. I just gave you one there. So for triangle, I just said communication. So with communication, that means I'm talking or I'm using my hands. I am using my eyes. Okay? So communication. That's up here. Communication. So that is a type of body language. If I don't have communication, I'm not going to be as successful as someone with communication. So if I've got a player over here, I've got the ball, this player's not open, he's not using any body part, he's not using his voice, he's not using his or her eyes, and doesn't look like he's interested. But I've got this player over here, who's that? Oh my God, their arms are up, he's onside, he's open, he's screaming for it. Pass, goal, hat-trick. Hat-trick of assist today. Mentally though, not really. Mentally, I've got an assist today. 3 assists, a hat-trick. Through doing these two specific actions. Two controllers. I've got my self-talk controller, I've got my body language controller. I just showed you an example there, we had communication. I just got another goal. The other one that we can use, stay on my toes. I'm going to press circle. I'm pressing circle now. Circle! Circle! Stay on my toes. If I stay on my toes, I'm going to be more successful with receiving the ball, having a good first touch. Maybe if I'm looking around, if I'm on my toes as well. That's something specific that you can control with your body language. Okay? And when we use this controller, it's similar to the game face, right? Think about it. The gorilla, the snow leopard. If you want to be, if we use a snow leopard, which is smart and protective, well, if your body language doesn't reflect that, you're not going to be able to apply those actions successfully. So again, controller one, self-talk controller. Talk yourself into doing something positive to execute an action from your thoughts. Controller number two, body language controller. We use our body language to have more success on the field with our actions. So again, this helps you with your game script, helps you with your game face, and helps you be the all-round soccer player on and off the field. Listen, it also helps you with your homework. It could help you play in a game of Monopoly with your family. It could be helping your mum and dad cook dinner. Knife and fork, have you got it right place? Little things like that. Get them right. Self-talk controller, body language controller. Okay? So for this session, for your homework, email it into us to puresoccervt@gmail.com. Let's see it. Controller number one. Controller number two. Let's see it. You can just put it on one sheet. I want to see 2 good and bad thoughts. I'll write this down on the whiteboard for you. 2 good, 2 bad thoughts. And then 4 buttons or actions that you can control and related to self-talk and body language. I'm going to write this down for you now. So controller one, self-talk. Two good thoughts. 2 bad thoughts. And using the 4 buttons, remember, on the controller. Body language is number 2. Just writing this on the whiteboard with you. 1 second. This is for your homework for today's mental development session. Some great comments today, boys and girls. I'm loving the engagement. Well done to you all. We had some great answers. Okay, good. So this is what we want. Here we go. This is the homework. So we've got controller number 1, self-talk. 2 good thoughts, 2 bad thoughts, and 4 actions. So an example of a good thought, example of a bad thought, and 4 actions related to the buttons. Controller number 2, body language. That is your body language controller. 2 good thoughts, 2 bad thoughts, and 4 actions. That's for your homework. Email those in to puresoccervt@gmail.com. I hope that made a lot of sense for everybody. I really enjoyed sharing that with you today. We thought it was really cool. We got controllers, got the new jerseys up. So again, send us in your email if you find it difficult. Speak to your trainer or email us at puresoccervt@gmail.com. puresoccervt@gmail.com. Should look a little bit like this. Put it on one sheet. Well done, everybody. That finishes today's session. Well done. That now goes into next week. We're going to go through your match day routine from waking up to what to do after the game. So we've done game script week 1, game face week 2, visualization week 3. We did player identity last week, and today we worked on our 2 controllers. Hope you enjoyed that. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you all on Friday. Okay? Goodbye, everyone. 2 good thoughts, 2 bad thoughts, and 4 actions, which is just like the buttons on an Xbox or PlayStation controller. Goodbye, everybody.